Food. It's essential for life. Every person needs access to safe, nutritious food. This is food security. Without it, people suffer. Children don't grow properly. Adults become weak and vulnerable to disease. Societies become unstable. Ensuring food security is a fundamental responsibility of any government. But achieving food security is complex. It's not just about producing enough food. It's about making sure that food is available, accessible, and affordable for everyone. This is where government policies come in. Governments play a crucial role in shaping food systems and ensuring food security for their citizens. Governments use various tools to influence how food is produced, distributed, and consumed. These tools include subsidies, regulations, and trade policies. By carefully designing and implementing these policies, governments can create an environment where food security thrives. However, poorly designed policies can have the opposite effect, leading to food insecurity and its associated problems. One of the most common ways governments influence food security is through subsidies. These are financial aids provided to farmers to encourage certain farming practices or make food more affordable. Subsidies can take many forms, such as direct payments to farmers, price supports for certain crops, or input subsidies that reduce the cost of things like fertilizer and seeds. The goal of agricultural subsidies is often to stabilize food prices, support farmers' incomes, and ensure a stable food supply. By making food production more profitable or reducing the cost of essential inputs, subsidies can incentivize farmers to produce more food. This can be particularly important in countries facing food shortages or price volatility. However, subsidies can also have unintended consequences. If not carefully designed, they can lead to overproduction of certain crops, distort market prices, and harm the environment. For example, subsidies on water-intensive crops can exacerbate water scarcity in arid regions. Beyond subsidies, governments utilize a range of policies to address the multifaceted challenges facing food security. Land ownership laws, for instance, play a crucial role in determining who has access to farmland and how it is used. In many countries, land tenure systems can be complex and inequitable, limiting access for smallholder farmers or marginalized communities. Water scarcity is another pressing issue threatening food security globally. As climate change leads to more frequent droughts and unpredictable rainfall patterns, governments are increasingly implementing policies to manage water resources more efficiently. These policies might include investing in irrigation infrastructure, promoting drought-resistant crops, or regulating water usage in agriculture. Climate change itself poses an existential threat to food security. Rising temperatures, extreme weather events, and shifting pest and disease patterns can all disrupt food production. To mitigate these risks, governments are enacting policies to promote climate-smart agriculture. These policies can incentivize farmers to adopt practices that reduce greenhouse gas emissions, conserve water, and build resilience to climate impacts. Egypt offers a compelling case study of how agricultural policies shape food security in a nation facing complex challenges. As a country with a large population, limited arable land, and a history of food insecurity, Egypt has long relied on government intervention in its agricultural sector. The Egyptian government has implemented a range of policies, including subsidies on essential food items like bread, investments in irrigation infrastructure, and programs to support smallholder farmers. These policies have been instrumental in increasing food production and improving food access for millions of Egyptians. However, Egypt also faces ongoing challenges. Water scarcity, driven by climate change and the demands of a growing population, is a constant concern. The government is investing in desalination plants and promoting more efficient irrigation techniques to address this challenge. Another challenge is the need to balance the goals of food security, economic growth, and environmental sustainability. Egypt is seeking to attract foreign investment in its agricultural sector while also promoting sustainable farming practices that conserve resources and reduce environmental impacts. In conclusion, Egypt's experience demonstrates both the importance and the complexity of agricultural policies in shaping food security. By carefully designing and implementing policies that address local challenges and adapt to changing circumstances, governments can help ensure that all citizens have access to the safe, nutritious food they need to thrive.